Shidim Shuri, happy Saturday, Feb 8, 2025. Well, not quite happy Saturday since yesterday was an ugly Friday for the market. uh, Friday is always so unexpected, right? Let's start with Bitcoin, crypto, BTC. Eh, trade in pretty much the same range the last 3 4 days. Nothing to be too excited. um, I still have my order below 92 in case of a crash. um, I have ordered at I had ordered at 92. That was triggered here, even 91, and I left the order 88 in. They're still there, and the last couple of days I went back and added again 92 and 91. I still have 88, so it's in there. Now, one other thing that I have never shown or talked about is, remember, these are Bitcoin future. Okay, it's not actually the price of Bitcoin. It's slightly, like maybe 1% higher, slightly, but part of the reason I do what I do is I look at the futures, the contract that are being written during the week, and as you can see, there are action at 88, right? There are action at 91. As far as these are the puts, of course, right? So you can see that, and then on the call side, you see there's all kind of action over there. The highest put that you see is 100K, right? So there is action. The most money is at the 100K. A little money at 88, 91, 95. So yeah, and that's part of the reason why I do have those contract at, I do have order in at 91, 88, as well as 92. MicroStrategy, meh, right? It's not much to do. I looked at the 275 puts. I had 275 put that expired yesterday. But as far as this week, not much, not yet. I'm waiting for the right now a 275, 270, 272 is nothing. There is no juice. Okay, there is. You when you cannot even get a dime, I'm not bothered. I do not bother with that for now. So there's nothing to do with MicroStrategy. Would I buy? It didn't come down enough yet, but if it come down to 295, yeah, not a problem. Okay, I have order. I moved the order at the 100 MA up for the past couple of weeks, starting at 275 3 weeks ago, and I will adjust Monday to 297 or 296, depending on where I think it's gonna be. But most likely it's gonna be 296 because it's coming to 100, and yeah, that's the last time I bought was down there. I only bought twice on this move here, so yeah, it's coming. No need to chase. Now I did sold a put spread that expired in 2 weeks, which is fine, down here, right? And I liked it. I might even add another one should there be more weakness. Now, where would I add share? Same thing, 100. Okay, if they come down anywhere near below 46, yeah, I would consider for sure. small position. TLT. Yeah, it's okay. It's nothing to be too excited. Certainly, it's a heck of a lot better at 89 compared to 85, right? So, but yeah, it has a long way to go before anyone that put money into TLT will be happy, you know. So yeah, it's I don't have much to say. Econ data is not all that bad for the Fed to do anything. I right now until I see econ data, much worse, much worse. I just don't see any reason for the Fed to do anything. That's the reality. You know, it's you simply cannot. Global crisis is not in the Fed's purview as far as, you know, oh, doesn't matter right now. You know, if you follow news, Fed from other country, whether it's UK, Canada, has been cutting rate the last couple of weeks, or this week even. They don't care. All right, let's move on to the major indices. Yeah, it's my concern last week play out this week. You know, earnings season is we are past the midpoint, right? It's on the backside of the half, and a lot of the big boys are done. Whether it's Amazon, Google, Meta, Tesla, yeah, it's behind. So the joy, the joy is now could turn into the opposite, right? It's what's coming up on the backside of the joy, the tech, the Max 7 is a whole lot of retail stuff. Okay, so watch out. You know, you're gonna get the Target, the Walmart, the Dollar Tree. You're gonna see it will show the consumer side. You know, tech is tech. I'm not sure how the consumer is gonna hold up as far as the data, but we will find out. And I think that can send a shiver to the market. So I would not be buying, chasing. If you're brave, shorting the major indices might be the good thing to do. The path of least resistance to me is down, is downward for the big boy, the big indices. SPY, the same thing. I did look into shorting as far as a bear spread, and I would have done it if there was green day yesterday, but the market just never gave me the chance to do so. Just like last Friday, you know, when the market had a bad Friday, so 2 Friday in a row we didn't have the up big green that I can jump into trying to short. It is what it is. I was looking, no dice. QQQ, same thing. 2 Friday in a row that the market say nada. Yeah, it's not. I think it's very tricky right now to try to be bullish on the market. Yeah, it's small cap struggle. Yeah, it's this is. I'm sure it's frustrating for both sides of the market. I think if you're long, you're frustrated. If you're short, you're frustrated because it's really a very, in my opinion, we are in, you know, I said last year many times that is one of the, if not the toughest year in the market for myself, as far as it's not the toughest performance wise, because yeah, I did not so good. Without crypto, my performance would have been pretty bad. But I have had worse year where it was deep red, deep negative before. But this year is, even at least after the first 5 weeks, it's not easier. Oh, terrible. Okay, so far indices, nothing jump out as far as buy opportunities. No, neither is short opportunities. But I lean more towards shorting opportunities than, it's a bargain, let's jump in and go long. Max 7 time. Tesla, I did sell put spread last week. This week that expired, and I also start selling going out next Friday. Where? Down here. Right? Down here. There was enough juice to do it down there. No need to risk. Now, would I buy Tesla share? Perhaps at the 100. Okay, I might put in an order at, say, 330, just for an overshoot. Or right there at the ref low, 328, 326. I mean, yeah, I might do that. I have not had an order in to buy share outright for a long time. Got to be at least 6 months or even 9 months. I've been playing options only with Tesla for many years. For going back a year, I think. It's been a long time. Now, what I'm seeing here is potentially, if you can see it, you can see the shoulder, head, shoulder, right? And since it violates that shoulder, it can go down to the gap fill down here. Yeah, if you eyeball it, you can see it. So it can get ugly if the market turns south and dump. Can I see Tesla fill that gap? Yeah, and violate the 200. Yeah, it's Tesla have a great run, but it can take away real quick too. So be careful. It won't be the first time that Tesla has such a violent downward move. Okay, yeah. Look, this chart is pretty ugly. We already violated the high going back 3 years ago. Okay, it broke through that high, and then now it can go down in a hurry. Right? So watch out. Yes, I don't mind buying, but it's gotta be lower. Okay, easily. No need to be a hero. Okay, no need. 326, I would consider. 200 MA for sure. Gap fill, absolutely. All right, so just be patient. Just ignore the noise of anything else. Nvidia, I did trim again. I mean, it's small trim, but just to stay disciplined. Now, if it got to the 20 MA, I need to revise that order. I had that order, of course, higher, right? Because last Friday it was way up there. Last Friday we were talking 133. It come down pretty fast. I might just leave it because now I'm gonna move it to the confluence between the 100 and the 50. So instead of moving, I had the order in at 129, basically the ref high, and that trigger. I might just leave it there, just because it is still at the confluence. Okay, it basically right above 133 is right below the confluence at 134-ish. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. But I will trim. There is no reason to buy Nvidia. If anything, have ordered in to trim for me. Apple, I've been selling puts. And where? Down here. Okay, down here. There is no need. Would I buy share at the 200 MA? Maybe a few share. That won't be a bad thing. But I do have a trigger here, an alert. Basically, that's ref low, right? If that trigger, oh boy, that means that it violated the fib, the ref low, the 200 MA, and if that happened, I think we can see this magical zone of support again below 200. Yeah. Amazon. Not low enough to buy, but if it get down to 225-ish, yeah. If it get down to ref low of 216, yeah. Okay, no need to chase. I should change these chart. Remove. I think I mentioned it last week that I need to redraw the fib on some of these. And here we go. There you go. Yeah, it's the 50 fib is lining up with this support here, almost to the 200 MA as well. So yeah, 200 MA, no brainer, right? That's lining up beautifully with the big ref low here and the fib. So, but for now, I would consider buying at 225. I would. I don't have any order in. I think I might have one small order in there, but for sure 216, for sure 207. Okay, between two. I don't have right now. Right now I don't, but if I was gonna put in more order below, maybe 207 or 208. But for sure, yeah. Come on down. Meta. I did not change the fib yet. Let's leave it the way it is. But I have not trimmed anything, not sell anything. What I have is long-term share and let it run. Not a problem doing that. Google, I did add share. The lowest was 185. I bought at 188 and 185. I sold puts as well down here. Okay, I was selling put at 175, 170. Even for next week, going up next week, I have a couple. I got two put spread, but I did sell a couple that expired yesterday. But yeah, it's if there's a Max 7 that I like, yeah. If it come down and fill the gap, yeah, I'll buy a whole lot. Okay, I trim a lot on the way up, and just start adding it back here, and I would load up. I have a lot of room to add Google, because I did trim literally half of my position on the way up here. So I just add back like maybe 10% of what I trim. So I got a lot of room to reload, and I will reload. Which one of the Max 7 have I not done? I done Meta, I did Amazon, I did Apple, I did Nvidia, I did Tesla. Oh, Netflix, of course. I won't change the fib yet, but wow. Okay, wow. that's a strong move since earning. You figure with the big pop on earning on a red candle, right? I talk about red candle. Here's one that proved me wrong. Big pop on red candle, and then it went sideways and keep going higher. So, not as always. Not everything is 100%. It's always an art of something going against the grain, and Netflix proved that, hey, red candle, big pop up, we don't care. We are the strongest of all Max 7. Raising prices, less costs. I mean, Netflix is winning the streaming battle. There is no if or buts about it. All right, let's talk some big tech since we are on Max 7. Adobe, and nothing to be too excited. If you have it, be careful. Checking back on the 20, going sideways. The 20 has flat out, right? So violating this, you can see the gap fill again. I have no dog in this fight, and I don't want to be in this fight. I'm staying out right now. Okay, so just be careful. CRM, I'm also careful. No dog in this fight. I did sell a put spread during the week, and of course they expired worthless yesterday because the weakness that we see, it's nothing to be too excited. Now, where would I buy share? Down here, okay? I don't need to buy at the 100. Would I buy at the gap fill? The answer is yes. But until I get down there, yeah. Okay, it had a great run. So for now, stay out. Now IBM, oof. Yeah. No chasing here. There is. I sold put spread. I own a few share. I sold them. I'm out. To me, gap fill, not that I can imagine it would drop that much, but gap fill and confluence with the 50 MA, maybe in a week or two, the 100 MA will rise toward that gap up, right? And yeah, but to me, yeah, if it come down to 229-ish, yeah. Until then, do nothing. Nothing to do. Nada. Zip. All right, let's move to pharmaceutical. We know AbbVie rocking it. For sure. Did very well. But it's a long way. I'm not sure it had the energy to fill the gap. Still the top dog in big pharma. Yeah, it's a nothing burger for me. I don't have anything. I sold all the share. No put spread right now, so nothing. Eli Lilly, doing well. All that fear on lower. I don't get the fear. First of all, the fear is self-inflicted. They are the one that came out and said, "Oh, the prescription, they scaled down the number of next year projection on the weight loss drug." They did it themselves. And then, of course, with Novo Nordisk, and they come out with earning, and the weight loss drug between the two companies was over $8 billion last quarter. Over $8 billion was spent on those drugs. So, yeah. Now, if you have it, and I do have a few share, trimming up there would be a wise thing. I have the order in, Okay, trust me. If this thing see 898, it's gone. It's bye bye. All right. It's I like it, but I won't be silly to hold. Okay. Speaking of NBO, it came down to the nasty fib that was ugly and bounce. Yeah, it's personally, I have no dog in this fight, and I have been on record to say I wouldn't touch it. Now, I did have a couple of puts at the I have a couple of puts, and I closed out the 32 puts. I let the 31.5 put that I thought for sure would be assigned, but the stock did well at the last half of the day yesterday. So for the most part, I thought, yeah, the 31.5 is gonna happen, especially at the open, right? At the open, I took this pop here in the first hour or so to close out the 32 for even. I saw a very tight spread, and that didn't happen. And then I thought for sure maybe the 31 will, and then no. And then the other put expire. I will look to restock put spread next week on Monday. Do another 31. No, I do like. I think if you have patience into Vikings in the next 2 months, perhaps April, the trial I believe will take 13. Okay, let's recap. They initiated. Keyword to understand. They initiated the start of the trial on January 6th, I believe. Okay, so just because they initiated in January 6th does not mean that they will have result in 13 weeks. It's about getting in. Let's say the goal was 200 participants. We have not heard anything about they closing the participant, the enrollment. I don't know. Not that sometimes company don't do that, okay? Because it's not like, I'm sure they got enough. You know, they're not enrolling like thousands of people. You're talking maybe 200 around the world. Okay, so it's a small group, and assuming that they close enrollment, okay. So let's do this. Assuming that they got the 200 people that they started a month ago, then potentially it might be 13 weeks from today that they get the result that they looking for. So you got March, April, and potentially even May. Okay, so I don't know. I can't say with certainty that when would the 13 week end. It could be April. It could be that they get 200 people sign up right away in January. But if you pay attention to, if you listen to their quarterly earning conference during the week, that I think it was Thursday that they came out with earning. They did say there was a question that was asked, and they did say that, hey, as soon as we got the data for 13 weeks, we will show it. We don't need to wait for anything. You know what I mean? I mean, sure, they will have to wait until the paperwork to submit to the board, all that legalese and paperwork nonsense that can take place after. But as soon as they get the result, they will issue a press. So it could be late April, it could be early May, but don't recall during the conference call anyone asked if enrollment is completed. I don't recall. Okay, so I just remember that there was a question on how soon or when they plan to issue data. They didn't give a date either. They didn't say, oh, on April 15 we will. No, they just said that as soon as they get the result, they will issue press release. There's nothing to get excited about BIIB. Nothing. Okay, but I do think this trend line, this downward trend line, could be a breakout soon. I've been watching that trend line, and if that trend line break, then you can see a healing. Plus, earning is coming up. Okay, so it will be interesting. Nothing to be excited on Merck either. Jeez. Okay, that was a disappointment as far as earning report, but nothing you can do with this drug company. Yeah, big L here for me. Okay, so I just had to be patient and let the tide turn. But you talking is a good company, superior to say Pfizer, but what an ugly trend. Who would have thought that this thing would get cut in half? Yeah, well, not quite half, but we are talking, is it not pandemic low? We got to go back 5 years now for pandemic low. Basically, yeah, it's at the level. Look at that. Merck was sideways basically for 2 years with the pandemic. Sideways, 2 years. And then have a beautiful run, 2 years, and then nothing but pain for the past 6 months plus. Nothing but pain. Okay, and that channel is pretty key. Falling out of the channel was pain. Nothing but pain. But we are at that support. Okay, which was it's here. We're at that zone here. That I can draw it in so that you can see it. Can it go a little bit lower? Yeah. But yeah, we are at that resistance, support, breakout. So we are there. Too late now to sell. Don't need to buy. That's all I can say. No need to buy. I think that's about cover all the pharma. Yeah. Talking about banks. Oof. No, can't chase it here. Can't chase it here, and I'm not gonna change the FIP yet, but I'm waiting for it to. You know, I don't want to. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it until we waited long enough. Let's do the FIP extension. Okay, I wait long enough. I thought I didn't think I want to do an extension. I've been holding off on doing that, but we are where we are, and for sure it got to that extension. And could it be the end? If not, how high can Goldman Sachs go? Yeah, 716. That's how high. Okay, so if that's a fib. There's nothing to chase here, okay, as far as financial. They all look the same. Okay, I don't need to redraw the fib. They all had the same look. Bank of America is near the all-time high, so if you have it, trim, Wells Fargo, yeah, it's Visa, yeah, that fib extension. Getting there. It's getting close. 350, Yeah, I mean, it's not that far, okay? It's not that far from 353. So if you have it, congratulations. Almost time to go. MasterCard, same thing. They're all the same, okay? They're all the same. Even TD is up there, right? If you still have it, mine is gone. Mine is gone. But if you have it, yeah, 59-ish. But it was a great run, okay? No doubt about that. If you bought in 52 or lower, take that 15%, take that win. Yeah, it's no bargain here, okay, when it comes down to the financial. None that I see, none that I think is worth chasing. AXP, same thing. There is nothing. If there was one strength in the market, no doubt, financial. All right, let's move to gold before I'm done. Gold, very strong. I have not trimmed nothing. I have no plan to trim my gold position. None. I don't remember when the last time I trimmed any gold, to be honest. I'm sure I did. Somewhere here I did. But I did. For those that follow me, I did add here on this move. That was the last time. Okay, in December. That was a gift. I took it. But I have not trimmed. I'm not going to trim. GDX, I did have a 1 cover call assigned. I sold a 40 cover call. So as of right now, I am half out of my GDX position when I was buying down here, okay? I bought a lot here, assigned. Some was purchased outright, some was assigned. And then I've been trimming since it break 38 with cover call 38, 39, 40, yeah. Now, silver, I have not trimmed anything. I am, I would love to add more, okay? But to me, there's no need to trim silver yet. I thought about trimming up here at the gap fill, and then I changed my mind. I had an order up there, and then I deleted. Okay, I deleted during the week. I'm just like, it's just a big catch-up trade to go that I'm just like, why bother? Why bother? I mean, I bought a lot of silver. Well, I would say a lot, but I was buying silver below 27 as often as I could and let it run. I would trim for sure if I see 31, if I see 32, yeah. But for now, yeah, let it run. Can it take another 10%? Yeah, I take a 10%. I would stay greedy with silver. In fact, I wish there was better juice in option. There's just no juice in the options to play the option. Because look at this. Even 28.5 is 15 cents. Come on, right? If the 28 put have 15 cents, yeah, but 28.5 is 15 cents. Come on, ridiculous. Would I buy share outright at 28.5? If it come down, if silver come down to the 100, for sure, the 20 MA, okay? Right now, I will revise my order up from the 27 into the 28. Put it there, okay? It was 27. I had ordered in to buy all week at 27, and that's not gonna happen. I don't have a problem moving up to 28. Now, if 28 trigger, I would hope that 27.5 put have some juice, and I will sell. But right now, the 28.5 have no juice.